Cruise is a superstar on both sides of the camera. The Mission Impossible actor got in on the action at the premiere of his latest film, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1, in South Korea, jumping behind the lens to snap some pics of his co-stars, Hayley Atwell, Vanessa Kirby, and Pom Klementieff, as they posed on the red carpet. In a video posted to Instagram by Hayley, the action movie star can be seen working all the angles. "This guy loves to give his leading ladies the spotlight," she captioned the clip.
How does it look?
Good.
The actors came together for the event to promote the film's recent installment of the hit franchise and have been all over the world recently to celebrate it. Earlier this month, Access Hollywood's Scott Evans caught up with Tom at the Rome premiere of the film, and he opened up about why he enjoys doing his own stunts.
Good to see you, man. You been well?
How are you? Good. You?
I've been well. Not as good as you, but pretty good. This is incredible. I just feel like we were just talking about Top Gun, watching you fly in on an aircraft carrier, right? And now you're jumping off of mountains on a motorcycle. I have asked you this before. Did anyone on this movie tell you, you don't have to do it, Tom? You don't have to actually jump off?
Well, you know, you never have to, but I want to. Yeah, I want to thrill that audience. I want to do everything I can. Great outfit. It's very cool. You too, man.
Thank you, brother.
You too, man.
You as well.
Thank you very much.
We out here.
That's what I love about premieres. You know what I mean? Because
everybody looks sharp.
Everyone looks sharp. Like we're thinking about. You're thinking about it.
Of
You
course.
just didn't pull that off.
No, I was like, oh, hold on a second. With
Hold
the
on.
suede,
It's
do I do a
what's it gonna be?
suede?
We're talking about the Spanish steps. Like, what are we gonna do?
I gotta do some
gotta
silk,
do it. You
some
gotta-
silk and
that's-
some gold, because we're in Italy. You know what I mean? Is there a song?
Fun. I love it.
Is there
I
a
love
song
it.
that gets you geared up? Is there a song
There's
that
a
gets you
lot,
fired
man.
up? Like, what's one recently that you've been
I
like?
got a lot of music. I'm constantly I love music. You see
Right.
the movies, and I love all kinds of music. You know, and
Tell me one. Give me one artist. Give me one song.
One of my friends are gonna go like, you didn't say my song.
Well, you
My
know.
friends are gonna go like, I'm gonna get the calls tonight. I'm not doing that. I used to do that, and then my friends were like, I saw you, and you didn't say my song. I'm like, okay, man.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm not
Sorry.
doing that.
Okay, tell me this, what you think about this. There have been some people who have said you and Harrison Ford, the last remaining bona fide action movie stars. He's turning 81 this year, and he's
Let me
still
tell you
doing it.
something. And I'll keep going. I can't wait for Raiders.
Right,
I can't wait to see it, and I will keep going to his movies.
right?
That guy's like, he's so charismatic. He's such a great actor and movie star,
Yeah.
and a great guy. He's a great guy. But I also, for us, I'm looking at the cast, and I look at the Top Gun cast, and I work with actors, filmmakers, because I want that next generation, and they're there, and they're and I'm do it, and I show people how to do it, because whether they want to listen or not, I want it to be available for them.
I see how you've plucked Tarzan. You know what I mean? He said, no, I'll do it. Whatever the movie is, I'm in, I'm down.
Good. And I said, it's like, come on, you're so talented. He's so charismatic.
Yeah.
He's
He's a good dude.
He's a good dude. And he also very talented.
Yeah.
Like, you see him in those frames, like what he's creating, those moments for me, and that arc of that character in this. So those are the things that, look, I've been fortunate. I've been doing this since I was 18, and I gave a speech for the PGA. They gave me an award.
Yeah.
And that wasn't just a speech. I wrote it because I wanted other artists and actors to see, this is how I did it. I wrote that speech and go, please, this is how I did it. This is what I did. And if they want to pay attention, I'm here. People know I'm here to help people. Like,
Right.
I don't hold anything back. I'm like,
No,
this is how I did it. You decide how you want to make movies. I'm
Right.
telling you
How I did it.
what worked for me.
Right.
And everyone has their own viewpoint. And I
Okay.
respect that.
Risky Business is turning 40.
That's amazing.
40.
dude. I made it when I was, it's got to be 83. Yeah, it's 40. And I made it in 82.
Come on.
And I was 19 when I made it.
What do you?
I was
the dance
19.
scene is
I'll never
iconic.
forget that night, that day that I shot that scene.
Okay, tell me.
I just, you know what, he gave me the opening frame of that shot, and he goes, I want to start here, I want to move here. And he and I, Paul Brickman, great filmmaker, he and I talked about it. He said, here's a choreography. And look, I grew up dancing in my underwear in my house. Who didn't?
Who didn't?
Who didn't?
Who doesn't
So I was like,
still?
I
Who
got
doesn't
this.
still?
Yeah.
Tom, do you still?
Yeah, I still.
See?
You know, so you could see like I had to figure out how I slide across the floor in my socks. So I saw the opening frame. I go, I want to hit center frame. So, and I tried to slide my socks. It didn't work. And then I said, well, let's just put stuff down on the floor. And I slid all the way across. I was like, that didn't work.
Right.
And then I was like, then I got the, the guy said, put the sticky spray there so it'll just, every time I'll slide and land center frame. And then I went through that whole thing, and it was a learning experience for me, not just as an actor going through it, but then I'd spend a lot of time in the editing room. So I went in the editing room and I saw the shots and looked at how editorially they're putting it together. So I started really from taps to that understanding that cinematic process right from the very beginning. So that was a formative experience. I feel very lucky to have had that opportunity to be able to have that kind of script and that kind of material at that age.
It's incredible, man. You are incredible.